In other words, we were thinking of giving smooth to the world, but it's going to explode in such a way that we might not even like.
I agree with that.
Huh? Can you feel me rumble?
Off we go.
Welcome to 2018
What? Independence Day Ball.
Dance Camp.
Like I said, Independence Day Ball, dance camp.
Back at it again with Mazen Hamza, and now to balance things out with Izabella Jundzill. It's so good to have you both. Stop looking at me like that.
I can't help it. Okay, I'm not focused.
I'll just talk to you. Hello, how are you? Great.
Very good.
Do you want to go shopping?
I would love to.
All right, let's do it. Take 3, cut. Last year's plan seemed to be different than this year's plan for teaching at the Independence Day Ball Dance Camp. What is the direction of the lectures that you're taking at this wonderful event?
Left.
Thank you. Is that right? Ha! I knew it.
No, actually it's not. I'm teaching exactly the same lessons.
Cosmic stuff?
Yeah.
So I interfered with the lecture of Mazen Hamza, and he had a bunch of people grouped into 2 groups, and they were expressing their feelings to one another.
It was a little bit of a psychodrama.
Dancers Anonymous. What is the plan for your lectures for this year? Just tell me something lighter. Just
For sure to keep incorporating technique as well as elements that are beyond the tangible, which is a nice mix of things. I know, big word. I know.
beyond tangible. I'm just going to jump right into the future of American Smooth. What would you like to happen in American Smooth and for American Smooth in the future?
Spaceships. Sorry, you asked about the future.
So for the future of American Smooth, I'll speak. We're actually, first of all, very much excited that it's becoming worldwide style. This is very, very exciting for this style. It's a confirmation that this style needed for so long, I think, and it's finally happening. Personally, for this style, I love where it's going to. There's a beautiful mix of different styles coming into it. A lot of, how would you say, independent characteristics that people bring into the style, which I am a big fan of, and I hope it's going to continue going that direction. And I hope it's not going to be stifled by more regulations and rules. We don't need that. I think the style is beautiful the way it is, and keeping it free and open is what it was about to begin with. So let's keep it that way.
I think Mazen has to say something about the rules and regulations.
Well, I'm going to agree with, for a moment, like this much time, I'm going to get a little bit serious and agree with Izabella in that I like the direction that the Smooth is going right now. I really am enjoying most of what is happening. It's being very creative, and most of the couples are expressing themselves in what they want to do. It feels like some of the regulation is more about forcing it in a specific direction.
Which is what?
Not quite clear.
Uh-huh.
That would be just my interpretation. I'm just saying this is the feeling that it has. Now, whether it's truth or not is really subjective. I think there's a good intention behind it, and I actually agree with the intention of setting some sort of standards to it.
But the rules, I guess, would need to get a little bit more refined catered towards American Smooth and its core values.
Well, I think the best way to do this would be to help shepherd it along. So if we're going to be trying to evolve the style in a non-changing way, recognizing that what's happening now isn't necessarily what was happening when it started, but I think all the styles go through these evolutions, and they evolve practically from that.
What is it that you do not absolutely want to see in American Smooth in the future?
I don't want to see it closed down. I don't want to see it stifled. I don't want to see it coalescing around any one particular person's vision. I think that would be detrimental to the style. But I agree that with it going worldwide, we're going to see an explosion. And I don't think what we think may happen is not going to be happening at all. I think it's going to explode in ways that we cannot even predict at this moment.
In other words, we were thinking of giving smooth to the world, but it's going to explode in such a way that we might not even like.
I I agree with that. I think it's going to come back at us in different ways that we didn't anticipate, and that's probably going to be a great thing too.
I think evolution is essential. Evolution is a normal thing in life and dance, and we have to appreciate that, accept it, and try to open our minds to understand it better. And I think if the style itself is at a core value and focus, then we will accept the changes and the differences that people are going to bring with them as they're starting to incorporate American smooth into their dancing repertoire. But if we put ahead our own personal ideologies and ideas, then the style is going to suffer. So I think we have to keep the style as the focus, the style itself.
Now, I have a bit of a curveball kind of question.
Uh-oh.
Would you consider, as a couple,
Not with you.
Isabella and Mazen, to curveball your way back into the competitive world and maybe come back, compete again, dance?
Never.
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 Why?
Done.
Done.
There's enough.
As competitors, no. But as dancers, yes, we will be back later this year, so stay tuned.
On that note, Mazen Hamza and Izabella Jundzill with a little bit of knowledge and subjective matter about American Smooth here at 2018 Independence Day
Ball.
Dance Camp. You're welcome.